Can an over 40-year-old Asian dad still get the Presidential Physical Fitness Test Award? President Trump recently brought back the Presidential Physical Fitness Award, a certificate in recognition of the gold standard of physical fitness. To qualify, you have to pass all three categories. For core strength, you choose either 57 curl-ups in 1 minute or hold a plank for 156 seconds. For cardio, you need to run 1 mile in 6 minutes and 6 seconds, or complete 84 laps in a 20-meter beep test. For upper body, you need to do 53 right angle push-ups or do 13 pull-ups.
I haven't done the Presidential Physical Fitness Test since elementary school. I remember getting the badge and the award, but can I still do it over 40 with a rotator cuff injury and a bad back from sneezing? Let's find out.
Looking at the exercise list, I'm going to go with 13 pull-ups for upper body, holding a plank for 156 seconds for core strength, and for cardio, I think I'll do the 1 mile run in 6 minutes and 6 seconds.
All right, for upper body, I'm going to do 13 pull-ups, dead hand pull-ups. No swinging, no doing halvesies. We'll see how it goes.
You know, after seeing my boxers peek out, I went to reshoot this one again, but I didn't have enough energy to do it. So, bonus points if you can figure out what kind of boxers they are.
That wasn't too bad. I had a few more left in the tank. Let's move on to the next one. All right, for the core section, I'm choosing to hold the plank for longer than 2 minutes and 36 seconds. I think it's one of the easier ones, so let's see how it goes.
Everyone thinks planks are just abs until the timer keeps going. After a while, it stops being a core test and becomes an endurance and mental toughness challenge. And also, this was not the best spot to do planks. My elbows are too close. But hey, I like the scenery.
That was actually a little bit tougher because of how thin this is. But now let's do the biggest challenge, the cardio. I'm choosing to run a mile in 6 minutes and 6 seconds.
All right, now it's the hardest part of the challenge that I think is running a mile in 6 minutes and 6 seconds. I haven't ever tried it before. I do run as cardio, but I've never tried a mile in that speed. So we'll see what happens. I got my Saiyan armor on, glasses off. I'm ready to get locked in to attempt this challenge here. Let's see what happens. I'm going at 10 speed with 1 incline. And that, if I can make 6 minutes, would be 1 mile. Honestly, the first couple of minutes aren't too bad. This is basically that moment where your brain lies to you and says, yeah, you could totally be a runner. But by 3 minutes, I'm thinking, okay, now this is a real test. By 4 minutes, I had to channel full Jackie Chan in Police Story mode. And by that last minute, time starts to slow down. And I keep peeking at the timer. By this time, my mind is like, you're finishing this, even if it costs breaking posture and slogging it through. Alright, I'm ready to do it. But then, was it hard? We still got it. That one was a tough one. I really started questioning it if I would make it at about the 5 minute mark. Then I had to channel that dad energy and keep going. So with this challenge passed, that means I did it, guys. I got the award. Thank you to my PE teacher in middle school and my badminton coach for believing in me. This one's for you. Now it's time for you guys to try it out to win the award. Let me know how you guys do in the comments and subscribe to see your Asian dad try more challenges.